The common sense media lesson that I found is called What is Private? This is geared towards second graders. I chose to do this lesson because as second graders, they are very social people. They love to talk to anyone and everyone, and they haven't quite understood yet or got the grasp of who you can trust and who you can't trust, and what you can trust that person with. This lesson plan is geared to be 30 minutes, and it is really interactive. It is not just the students sitting there watching a video. It is all interactive and has a lot of time for great conversations. There is a slideshow PowerPoint that is included, as well as a few handouts. The first thing in the lesson plan is talking about what types of things we should not tell a stranger, which at the slides, that is one of the questions, is what kinds of things should we not tell a stranger? We will go and talk about these certain things, like it's important to keep certain information about yourself, like your address, phone number, and things about your parents. You should keep those private from strangers. The next thing that we will look at is defining what the word private means. Some students may not know what this means, so being able to explain to them the difference between private and public will help them a lot. We will also talk about some examples of things that they can and cannot tell strangers. So in here, there are a few examples of what you should not tell a stranger, like a picture of you or your full name, birthday, age, especially not your address, telephone number, or anything about your parents, passwords, where you go to school, and those types of things. We will also talk about why it's important to keep this information private. During this time, it'll be a lot of conversations, so I'll be asking them questions, and they will be responding. I will also give them time to talk together as a class to come up with some answers, and then we'll talk about those answers. Something that I really liked about this lesson is that it incorporated fun activities for second grade kids. Like they played in a game of thumbs up, thumbs down. This is a great way to get them interactive and just be more focused on the topic. One of the things on here, it says your favorite ice cream flavor, and they would either do a thumbs up or a thumbs down if they think it is appropriate or not appropriate to tell a stranger. I also really liked that they had a handout. This also keeps the students engaged in the conversation. This is what the student handout looks like. They will go through and put X's through things that they should not tell a stranger. This is what it'll look like when they are done. This is the teacher version. And so students can see that they can mark off, you do not tell someone your home address, your birthday, phone numbers, and you definitely don't upload pictures of yourself. I just really like that this lesson incorporates so many different interactive activities besides them sitting and watching a video or me just lecturing. To go along with this, I could, if I wanted, find a very short video that is geared towards second graders about keeping certain information private. I think that this is really important for students to understand, especially being at such a vulnerable age where they love to talk to people no matter who it is. And I would teach this really whenever, because there's no timeline for it, and it's something that I can revisit throughout the year. Like, okay, remember when we talked about this? We're going to revisit this, make sure we are not doing these things, keeping these things private. So overall, I love that this is such an interactive activity and lesson that is really important, because I want to make sure that these kids are staying safe, not only in my classroom, but outside of the classroom as well.